that the Legion holds, and I won first place in the province. I'm going to read you my essay that I wrote for them. Women in War. Women contributed enormously in war for these reasons. They were nurses in the First War, nurturing the wounded during the war. In the Second War, they returned as nurses, again, going by sister or ma'am. Post-Second War, a handful of the women were sent to Korea. This is how women contributed to the wars. In the First World War, women's contributions were working as nurses. They were called nursing sisters because they were taken from ranks in the religious institutes. The number of Canadian women nurses was exceeding 2,800 serving in World War I. They were nicknamed the Bluebirds because of their blue dresses and white veils, and were extremely respected. This is how women helped in World War I. In the Second World War, the women returned to nursing sisters. There were roughly 4,500 nurses attached to all three branches of Canada's military. 2/3 of them served overseas. In the Second World War, nursing sisters wore a military apparel and a white veil. They would also serve in other roles during the war, and eventually 50,000 women applied for other roles in the military. This is how women helped in the Second World War. These are contributions of women post-Second War. Women were sent to Korea to act as nursing sisters in the Korean War. The military faced a shortage of personnel and 5,000 women were recruited again. The number of nurses started to decline in the mid-1950s when new technology reduced the need for more personnel in various trades. This is what women did to help post-Second War. These are the ways women helped in the First World War, the Second World War, and post-Second War. In the First World War, the women cared for the wounded on the battlefront. In the Second World War, they returned as nurses and played important roles in the war. Post-Second War, women were sent to Korea to nurse during the Korean War. Without women, lots of soldiers wouldn't have survived the war.